Hi, if you don't already know me, my name is Joseph Miller. I'm a content creator, 16 years old. Um, I also do theater. I sing in choirs. So I'm really interested in those things. And today I just wanted to share my New Year's resolution for the year of 2026. Um, so yeah. So I kind of broke it down into like four main categories, and I had like sub things that go along with those categories. So I had appearance, wealth, skills, and goals. The four. Starting with appearance, I said maybe getting in the gym in 2026. I definitely feel like I am fit as I am, but there's definitely some things I would love to work on for me and myself, and yeah. Also in 2026, I want to try changing up my hair. I've gone through at least 3 or 4 major hair changes in my life right now. I recently went through one, and I'm still kind of struggling with trying to find my look and what really um, flatters me and my features. Um, Also in 2026, I want to look at getting some piercings um, on my birthday. So my birthday is January 11th, which right after New Year's, then I'll have a 10-day countdown, and then it'll be straight to my birthday. Um, so I'm really looking into maybe getting some ear piercings and maybe like one nose stud on either side, doesn't matter. And then that just be that. And I think it'd be super duper cool. And yeah. Then we're going on to wealth. So in wealth, I really want to focus on maybe just like 3 major things. So I want to look more into making more content creation. I've already done some content creation as you're watching this video. I want to be working more on making passive income. And also I want to get involved in more paying theater. I've only done one paying theater experience 2 times. It was the same production, but it was 2 different like kind of times it was put on. The first time it was 250 pay, the second time it was 200 pay. And it's a really beautiful experience being in theater. Doing something you love and getting paid for it is even better than just doing something you love and just not. Well, they're both equal fun experiences. Either way, you're getting paid, whether in actual cash or in experience. Um, I also want to get into more passive income opportunities. As of right now, I've worked about maybe 4 or 5 jobs. I really, really hate having to clock in, having to go the extra mile just for a minimum wage paycheck. So I really wanted to get more into opportunities where I could just sit on my butt and have money coming to my bank account or money on the way to my bank account just for some sort of online curated or some sort of curated passive income opportunity. Um, and then we go on to skills. So for skills, I want to focus on like 4 main things. I wanted to work on polishing my singing, acting, dancing skills. As of right now, I would say I'm about above average with those kinds of skills, but I definitely think I can be above and beyond just above average. I want to just be the most perfect, because if you don't really know me, then you should know that I really, really, really want to end up on Broadway someday or doing theater professionally for the rest of my life on a celebrity level. And so I really wanted to focus more on towards that goal in 2026. I also want to get better at content creation. I think as of right now, I'm good at making videos. I'm good at having video ideas, but it's also like learning the skills of reeling in an audience and a fan base, and really, really just increasing follower, like every video increasing at least 1 follower or 2, or things like that. Like that's such a good skill to have. I also want to work on polishing my audition skills. I think my audition skills are pretty good right now. I think I can definitely say every audition I've had, I've always ended up having some sort of callbacks for it, or having some sort of skill recognized, or new sort of look or take on me and my skills. But I can definitely take it further and not just end up in callbacks, but end up in roles. Like end up like my I want my audition skills to always have me end up in roles. I'm definitely at that point where my audition skills always land me in callbacks, which is amazing um, for right now. I also want to focus on getting better at focusing on myself. I have a habit of worrying about others and what others do and comparing my progress to others, and that can hinder me a lot um, with results and with progress. And I think I can definitely focus more on focusing on myself and not caring about others' past and what others are doing and not being in others' plates. And then finally, for goals, I wanted to focus on 8 things. I wanted to try to reach 5K, like 5,000 followers by the end of 2026. I want to make over $500 doing theater. I wanted to look more put together, learning about what sorts of things support my features. I want to try to fully furnish my bedroom. Right now, I just moved into a new house, and the last house I never really got to fully furnish my bedroom. But for 2026, I actually want to focus on furnishing this full bedroom and actually having the room that will please me and really support my mind when I'm just sitting in my relaxed room. I also want to increase my positive reputation. I've been told already that I have a positive reputation when I'm not in the room, and I'm being talked about while I'm not in the room. Not in a bad way. It's more like oh, Joseph, do you know about Joseph? And he does this, and the third. And that's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. That was one of my main goals for this year, last year, for my resolution for this year that we're ending now. So it's really great to hear that, but I want to push more for people who don't know me yet to have that kind of positive reputation or positive take on me. I also want to have my driver's license in 2026. Right now, I don't have a permit. I don't have any of those things. I really didn't focus on those this year. And I just want to have all those things so I'm able to land on my own feet whenever I finish up living with my family. Because I'm going through that kind of process where you start to think about life after your family home. And then I also want to be college ready since I am a junior now, but in 2026 I will be in my senior year, and I've been working on figuring out which colleges to go to and really just starting to put that out there that I'm on the search for colleges and I really am ready to be college ready. And then finally, I want to own at least one designer piece by the end of 2026. I think in my sort of perspective, that really shows that you're making it. You are definitely on your way to success if you own a designer piece, at least one, and you paid it in full. And yeah, so I finally wrote that 2026 is my year of success and power. I'm very excited for 2026, and I'm ready for the positive energy that I want to put into it and that I want coming back to me. And I'm just very excited to see where my power and my drive will take me. Thank you guys so much. Mwah.